The first step to solving this equation is to eliminate the fractions. And to do that, we are going to look at our denominators and find out what the lowest common denominator would be. So we're going to use the prime number approach. So we'll have 3, 4, and 6 as our denominators. And we'll start using our prime numbers, starting with 2. Give us with 3, 2, and 3. Trying 2 again, 3, 1, and 3, and then going to 3, 1, 1, and 1. We're now complete, and our lowest common denominator is 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 12. So we're going to go back up to our original equation, and we're going to multiply each term by 12. And this is going to help us to eliminate the fractions. So 3 goes into 12 4 times, so that leaves us with 4 times 2, which is 8x. 4 goes into 12 3 times, which leaves us with a minus 3. 4 goes into 12 again 3 times, which negative 3 times 7, which will give us equal to negative 21. And 6 goes into 12 twice, multiplied by a negative 5x will be negative 10x. So this will be the equation that we will use when we want to verify once we have our solution, because we've eliminated the fractions and it's a little bit easier to use. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to simplify here a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our x's over to one side. So we have 8x plus 10x minus 3 is equal to negative 21 minus 10x plus 10x. This will eliminate the x's from this side and will leave us with a simplified equation of 18x minus 3 is equal to negative 21. Now we're ready to solve our equation, thereby having the x's on one side and the constants on the other side. So we need to get rid of that negative 3. So to do that, we're going to add 3, and we're going to do that to each side. And that will give us 18x here because our 3's will cancel. Negative 21 plus 3 is negative 18. Divide both sides by 18. X comes out to be negative 1. Now we have solved the equation, but we need to make sure that we go to the next step, and that is to verify or check the equation. We're going to substitute from our solution that we found, x is equal to negative 1, back into this equation. Now if you recall, this is the equation that we used after we had eliminated our fractions. A little bit easier to use this instead of dealing with fractions. So minus 8 minus 3 is equal to negative 21 plus 10. Negative 11 is equal to negative 11. We have verified, so we can say for certain now that x is equal to negative 1.